Hey, good evening out there. Welcome Wednesday night. We are here, the Cyber Thunder Racing League, and it is Wednesday night. That means it is the Elswick E-Sports Rising Stars Series little throwback race here tonight at Martinsville. Under the sun, normally under the lights, but we're going to be under the hot sun, and we have got a full field here tonight. 26 drivers so far coming in for race number 4. Me doing math quickly. Yeah, race number 4 on the season here. It is going to be a fun one here tonight. We got 2 minutes left in practice, but joined in the booth as I am every Wednesday night, for at least for a little bit here. We got Mike Staverson hanging out. Mike, how are you tonight? One more time, Mike. How are you tonight?
Doing well. Can you hear me?
There we go. Yeah, now we got you.
Yeah. I just said I'm doing well. I wish I was racing because I love racing here. But I'll sit up here and talk to you for a little while.
We'll have some fun until the command center blows up again. We'll see if we can make it through. And then here for a little bit, we got a guest star. I'm going to call you out since you're still in the room hanging out with us. But Jerry, you're even hanging out here tonight.
I am, man. It's good to be up in the booth again. Been a while.
It's been a while. Well, last night we had some short track racing in the Tuesday Night Thunder.
Did we race? Or pace?
We had some pace laps in the Tuesday Night Thunder, sponsored by Down and Out Paint Shop. See, Mike, I don't say it that often, so I got to remember how to say it.
I messed it up still.
We're back here, short track racing tonight. So here it's 110 laps, and if they stay clean and green, it could be a one-stop race.
Yeah, I think they can. I think they can make it on one stop. Those tires are going to be screaming after a while, so it'll be interesting to see who tries to save tires to make a one-stop race, or who thinks there's going to be cautions and just uses their stuff up early.
And keep our eye on it. We pull up points here, but it didn't save over, so we're going to just do it via audio style. But coming into tonight. This is race number 4, but Connor Dudek right now is leading the points. 3 races in, 121 points. He's got a 6-point lead over Joey Sines, who's currently in 2nd place. And Joey, top of the timing board right now. And then Caleb Elswick is going to round out your top 3 in points coming in here tonight. Still close battles, but it is still a long ways to go, as this is only race number 4.
26 cars on the track tonight. This will be a good sized group. Little short track racing, 26 is probably real good. We should be able to keep it green if they race respectfully.
Hopefully,
yeah, not only 26, but that 97 car's out there. Normally he's in race control, but Kyle's going to try to go from the back to the front, he says.
Or is he going to just slowly qualify or give himself an end of longest line here?
I suspect he's going to give himself an end of longest line and look for a good pit box. So qualifying will allow him to be more up front in terms of pit boxes, but he will get an EOL and have to start from the back. I don't know if you talked about it, Chris, something new this year that the, what do you call them? Let's call it the more seasoned drivers who aren't qualifying for Rising Stars can come in and race in a race if there's room. They'll start at the back and try and race their way to the front. I think they can do one each season.
All right, so that's what he's going to be doing right now. He is currently setting some pretty fast sectors. He is purple across the board. Not so much this second lap, so it looks like the first lap here might be the hot lap for him. So he's going to round out, come across the line. Right now, setting the pace. He's got a 2/10 of a second lead. How about Chris Delgado, who recently picked up his first win in the series? He's out on track, getting his second lap in right now.
Yeah, he's been really fast lately, so I expect to see Christian up there battling with whoever's up front.
He's going to go to 3rd. How about Joey Sines, 2nd in points coming in? He's currently 4th on the board. Here he comes around for his 2nd lap. Does he see improvement? He does not.
No.
He's going to hold. Oh, and then into the wall. Don't do that.
Doesn't need it now, he can wreck it.
How about points leader? Look at all these throwback paints coming into tonight. It's a quiz all night, Jerry. Who's this throwback paint?
Well, I don't I hide custom numbers, so I don't see all the paints. So I don't know if I see the same paint you do.
Barry Labonte.
All right, so he had a rough start there, so now he's going to come out here. So this is points leader.
So that's two tries at qualifying.
Yeah, I think only the mean admins on Thursday night should have one try.
Yeah, that didn't last long. One season. Looks like he's
push up mid corner there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, looks like he's struggling to get on the brakes early, get that car slowed down. Sometimes you get a little anxious and you go in hot thinking you're going to be faster, but you end up just sliding up the track and being slower.
Yeah, the key here really is brakes early and let it rotate, and everybody wants to drive in and brakes late, and it doesn't work for the corner.
This track is the definition of slow is fast.
Oh, for sure. I
mean,
mean,
better there. He's going to improve to 11th.
Slow is fast, hug the inside. If somebody wants to pass you, make them go the long way around.
So Ogle is going to stop. He's 14th on the board. Quiet track. We've got a few drivers that are going to elect to not qualify, but right now, Kyle Nadeau. Mike, what do we call him?
Front row Kyle Nadeau.
Front row Kyle Nadeau is sitting right now on the front row, and looks like he may retain that, as I don't see anybody else coming out. Minute 22 left, so some of these drivers who have not qualified yet still got plenty of time here at this track, but it is quiet.
Yeah, now he's not going to be able to start up there, though, so he just got that good pit box. So really, we're going to have Stephen Hine on the pole.
So bragging rights, Kyle Nadeau.
Unless somebody else jumps in.
But that doesn't rhyme. We can't say bragging rights, Kyle Nadeau.
Hello?
I believe our broadcaster's having a little internet issues there.
Can you guys hear me? I can hear you.
You're back, okay.
I hear you now.
You were having some cutout. Buffering.
We're back. We're good. Don't you worry about it. Someone's upstairs streaming Roblox.
There you go. Probably more than one.
But 100% more than one.
Yeah.
But I was saying we can't call him bragging rights Kyle Nadeau because that doesn't rhyme.
No. Well, I mean, I made that name, front row Kyle Nadeau. Oh, Mark Morton's coming out on track, but I made that name because I kept saying his name incorrectly. And I still do if I don't say front row in front of it.
All right. Well, qualifying is going to come to an end here.
Unless he can put in a 5-second lap.
Yeah, record timing there. He's already 7th on the board, though. That's going to do it. That will be qualifying. So it has got 110 laps, but let's pull up that starting lineup, which will change. But front row Kyle Nadeau sitting on the pole, but he is going to take that penalty, go all the way to the back, which is going to move Stephen Hine up there. But row 2, because I'm not going to do the math and try to move that around, Christian Delgado and Joey Sainz. Craig Schroeder and William Kern will make up row 3. Row 4, Mark Morton and Nathan Dufton. And rounding out your starting top 10, Jacob Bowen and Jacob Winberg. Battle of the Jacobs there in row 5.
Yeah, in 11.
You all kill me.
No, I can hear Kyle talking in my ear, so it was a little hard. But in 11, Connor Dudek, 12th, Matt Croak. Just found out Matt doesn't live too far from me. Where are we at? 13th, Dave Gainforth. 14th, Joe Ogle. 15th, Matt Hall in that 24. 16th, looks like it's supposed to be Cody Griffith. I don't see him out on track yet. 17th, Chris Letts. 18th, Larry Brunner. 19th, what is it? The fastest chicken in the South, right? Paul Turner. Yep. 20th, right. Nathan Manmorning.
There we go. And then we're going to round out the field here. Jason Waller will be starting in 21st. Doug Wasaki in 22nd. 23rd, Caleb Elswick. Matt Kopp there in 24th. And then rounding out the field, Adam Benefil and Ronald Olson. 26
Roland.
drivers. Roland. What did I say?
Ronald.
Reading is hard. We don't do math and we don't read. Roland.
Sorry, not calling you out, man. I'm just here for color.
It is a blessing to get your name mispronounced by me. Okay?
There we go.
I can't even say that correctly.
I just realized I said the wrong Matt lives close to me because it's a cop that lives close to me.
See, Mike doesn't even know where he lives. I can't read. It wouldn't be a Wednesday night.
Don't ask us to do math.
Oh my goodness.
So we got
gracious.
2 cars that are either not going to race or electing to start from the pits.
And there you can see Kyle is going to pull down and move that front row over to Christian Delgado. Is this a 2-lap pace, or are they right off the bat here?
2.
2-2-2. All right.
Better be 2.
If not, he better extend it. Yeah.
Here we go. Steve Hine, Christian Delgado, going to be starting on that front row.
Now, something to watch here, guys. I found out, I did a little bit of practice. If you start in second gear, the car is really, really squirrely. So if these guys haven't practiced these starts and restarts, we could see some messes right off the bat.
There it is, a 2-lap, so they're going to roll around one more time. Interesting to see Martinsville day. Usually this is a night race, Jerry.
I know, it's a little bit hotter track. It's a 115-degree track. Once these tires get broken in, so to speak, it'll be a little bit greasy.
This car's going to pull out of the way. Steve Hine will now be the pole sitter on the outside lane. Barney is ready to go. Flag is in the air. We are racing here in the Elswick E-Sports Rising Stars Series, race number 4, Throwback Night at Martinsville.
These guys on the outside are already starting to get run down by the guys on the inside. You'll see them try and get to the inside line as fast as they can.
Yeah, holy cow, that outside is not the place to be. Steven there started on the outside pole. What's he back to 5th already?
He's back to 5th, and uh-oh. We had some checking up going on back here. Joey Signs had an off course at some point, so he got real tight back there. Look at the gap. Something
Looks
happened
like
with Joey that checked it up.
Yeah, I think there was some contact and he got a little sideways. Seeing a lot of dents in some of these cars already.
Martinsville, you're supposed to have dents.
There we go. Finish on a modified.
Yep.
Kyle already working his way through up into 18th position.
Looks like they're just moving aside for him. I think because he is the admin, they are showing a little bit too much respect.
That's the first car I'd wreck.
Pinch him down. Pinch him down.
You don't
Make
just
him-
move aside for him.
Yeah, make him earn it. Because, you know, what happens when the admin has to claim a caution?
There you go. He sits. He's a 1 in park. He's on
He
a
is
1 in
one in
park
park.
thing.
Cody Griffith, look at heavy contact there. He got into the wall.
Yeah, it looks like it may be affecting that car turning in, too.
Yeah, he is falling way back. And yellow is
Yep.
out on the track. We got our first modified. Nathan Dufton here. He's going to get it turned around. You do get that 1 roll of flex tape, though, on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to use it this early. If he can still, if the steering wheel's still straight, I'm going to try to hang on to that if I can.
I think I normally will check RPMs. If I'm still at full RPMs or real close, I'm not going to use that duct tape. Flex tape.
Flex tape.
Flex tape.
All right, let's go back and see if we can see what happened to Nathan here to bring out the first caution. Looking to see, though, no real takers on pit road. Caleb's going to come down, though. So we do have a taker on pit road, but let's go back and see what happened. Bring out first caution of the night here, lap number 7. On the brakes, probably just gets on the throttle here just a little too early.
Yep,
back
back
in,
in,
steps
just
around.
comes out.
A little too much loud pedal.
A few more takers towards the back of the pack have come down pit road. Let's see if he uses the flex tape.
Still
Nope.
modified.
Still a modified.
Free tires, unlimited tires still on Wednesday nights.
Take
Yeah,
him
if you're
you
in
got
the
him.
back, I was gonna say if you're in the back. I mean, if I was back half of the field, maybe I'm coming in.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't know
only
about this really, but
there's only 26 cars in the field. I think 10th or back, definitely stop, get some fresh tires, maybe fix whatever repairs you can if you've got some damage.
what are you talking about? Nobody's got damage yet.
Not even the
Looking at our-
modified.
Nope. That 101 looks perfect.
Looking inside here, we got Matt Hall. I think he's a.
Oh, I thought he was picking his nose there for a second.
Did you? I thought he was giving us the one finger salute.
Wait, he's got a bunch of Napa stuff on, but he's in the 24 car.
Yeah, I say you got an Elliott fan there.
I do see a 24 in the background. Is that his bed? I always look at these cameras in the background, Chris.
Yes, I turned it off. I turned it off so you can't do that anymore. For those wondering, Mike is full leaned in, magnifying glass, looking in the backgrounds.
Where's Kyle up to?
15th was spot.
Car looks pretty clean. Little scrapes on the front bumper, maybe. Maybe it was the reflection. Yeah, car looks pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything there.
You know, it's going to get harder for him to move through the field the closer to the front he gets. Those guys progressively get faster.
And they probably won't just move out of his way.
Yeah, I mean, you know, knowing some of these guys, racing with some of these guys, there's some of those guys out there that I know are super hard to pass just naturally. And then they see some, you know, Kyle coming. They're not letting him go.
All right, lights are out on the pace car. We're getting ready to get back out of here. You see them, everyone getting their tires warmed up. Christian Delgado will now lead them to the green. Craig Schroeder to the outside.
It was a good start by the 13.
You can hear the tire spin though in the background by somebody.
Yeah, Christian got a little bit sideways.
Craig's going to fall back here. He's going to tuck right back in behind Mark now. How about Mark already up 5 spots into second position?
Elvis drinking beer.
King of
Coming to the
beers.
front.
The front group seems to be a little bit more single file, man. It is rush hour traffic back here. 65 Chris Letts sending it in there.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be, but at the same time, man, that's a lot of fun.
On 3 wide, Caleb going the long way around. Trying to at least.
I'd say it did not seem to work.
It did not. You get up in the crumbles up there, you're not going anywhere.
Crumbles. Donuts. Makes me think of
Oh!
donuts.
What do you call them? Pebbles?
No, I don't. Crumbles sounds good. Makes me hungry.
Cow cars are battling here with Kyle.
Too many of these cows.
Did Kyle just have a lock up there? Did we see tire smoke come out?
I thought it was the O2 locking up. I don't know if Kyle did as well, but
3 wide in front of him there. Joey's got damage.
yeah, he had somebody in his rear end earlier. That's what made him drop so far back. He's back up to 5th place now. Looks like these guys are going a little hot into those corners. Speaking about hot, into the corner.
Yeah, Gainforth all the way up, hits the wall, gonna come back down. Whoa!
What a great job by all these guys not to, for that not to be a big caution though.
Oh, someone sliding in front
but-
here. Who is this? Caleb.
Oh,
He's gonna go around, and it is gonna bring out the caution there.
yeah, Gainforth got the
He got
the bad end of that.
2 modifieds now on the track. So I know we were thinking more fuel runs and those types of things here, but if you're up in the group here, 18 in, do you start to come in yet? Do you think about it? Or are you still holding on for a while?
Oh, if I'm the leader, track position is everything to me right now, so
You're gonna stay out.
I am staying out.
see. We'll let him do one more lap here, see who comes down pit road, and then we will jump back to see what happened to Caleb there. If he was helped with that, or just a little bit too heavy on the brakes and the back end slides out.
Very easy to do. It's a little too much on that brake and that back end. It wants to go.
Kyle's up into 10th at this point. All right, let's go see Caleb here. You can see some of the checkups happening. There is Gainforth still getting up to speed. Oh, I think this, 16 is going to be too heavy on the brakes. High entry there. Although 41 was on it too.
Yeah. 41 had to cause Caleb to check up, and I don't know if that contributed to it or ultimately it was the curb that did the damage. If it wasn't for that curb, I think they'd have made it through.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Nobody pit? Well, nobody in the top 10.
The only one that we did see pit here was the 11. So the 11 was up towards the top 10 in his Cyber Thunder throwback. He came down pit road.
Number 11 did?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm showing
he pit on lap 7.
It registered for me.
I think you're got bad data.
Oh, I did the same thing. I was looking at one mat next to the other mat. My bad.
Hey, you think we can get a league with all mats?
No.
How about a league where you have to find somebody with the same first name to join, and then your teammates?
But then you have to run alternating numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, so like one is the 32 and then the other be the 23?
Yes, and same paint scheme.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think we got something here.
Mike can broadcast.
Hey, if you guys out there watching, chime in. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, we had all sorts of fun ideas for broadcast last night.
Oh, me too. Like turning it off.
Hey, don't get my computer ideas in the broadcast center. They listen to you.
So last time on that start, 13 got a great start, but the car did go a little sideways. I think he had some tire spin. Let's see if he slows it up a little bit.
Barney's hiding it with the flag.
There you go.
I don't know. It is on my computer. I don't know about yours. And look at that bottom lane being able to roll through.
Look at Joey Signs on the march back up here. Whoa, Stephen Hine coming in.
Sent it. Oh, Kyle going in the middle pretty wide there.
Yeah, he had momentum there. He was not lifting. He is back into 7th position now. The 54 is just trying to find a spot. Look at that. Craig's going to fall all the way back. Now he's in 7th position.
Started on the outside of the front row on this restart.
Yeah, this is where I think that was a good move right there by him. Let Kyle go by and get on the brakes before the pole closes in behind him.
Ooh, Hine coming in hot.
Again.
Yeah, you see, just loses all that momentum on corner exit.
So we have fixed setups here. Hine gets hit in the rear.
Oh, yeah. Did he save it? He did.
All right, I went up here. There was a battle for second. Joey was to the inside of Mark Morton. Let's go back and see Stephen Hine here. This is him coming into the corner. Here comes the 00. Oh, yeah, gets into him. That time, I think the curb helped them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'd say we run fixed setups here at Cyber, so they caution's out.
Yeah, saw the tire smoke there, and I think Jason Waller here went for a ride. Oh, he's going to really let the car have it.
I think
He
he's
didn't
pissed
like that
at the
the front
car.
end was just, yeah. Didn't like that the front end was the only part banged up. He had to make the back end match.
Oh, here we go. Joey Signs. Nope.
Decent.
Toying with my emotions. All right, let's
30
go back.
laps in, I'd consider it. I'm up here.
Might be loud pedal here. Just a little taparoo down there. Well, 30 laps though, Mike, I don't think you can go all the way from this point on fuel. So you still want maybe in the next 10 laps, 20 laps?
Yeah, if there's a caution, another 15 laps, 20 laps, then I'm coming in.
But right now we're on pace of every 10 laps, so. I see clouds in the distance. There is rain.
Yeah, not the next caution, but the one after.
That's when you pit? Two
Yep.
cautions?
Yep. Doesn't matter about the laps, just 2 cautions from now.
Caleb is coming in, and Larry Brunner's coming in. If you're towards the back, you might as well. Caleb can still get some of that damage repaired.
I don't know. Last night in the trucks, Coleridge pit that first caution, and he was in the top 10.
So was I until somebody got into the wall. Not pointing fingers on a broadcast or anything.
So I was saying, these are fixed setups, so there's not a lot you can change, but one of the things you can change is the brake bias. And I think we're seeing some people messing with different brake bias, and that's why you're seeing some people brake a little better, and some still coming in hot, and some locking it up.
Yeah, it really helps the car rotate when you do mess with the brake bias, but at the same time, you turn it down too much and just a little too much brake, too much pedal, and that back end just comes out.
Yeah, are you, Mike, are you adjusting the brake bias during the race?
I am. As the tires go, I'll turn it down further, and then I sometimes forget to put it back before I go in the pits and almost spin.
Yeah.
I don't touch it.
I have a
before race, during race, after race. Don't touch it. I haven't learned that skill yet.
little fancy knob on my steering wheel that allows me to adjust it on the fly.
Too much math.
I use my fancy knob too. I can't remember what it's called.
Jerry, you're
Fancy
gonna
knob.
have to teach me how to do the brake bias because I don't know how to do that.
All right, we'll work on that.
All right, back to double file means we're getting ready to get back to another restart here. Joey Signs to the inside, right behind Christian there. You see him, he is closing in, does not want to give Martin any advantage to come down.
Oh,
Whoa, that's gonna really back it up there. Not what Joey Signs wanted to see. Mark Morton loved it. He's gonna move to the front. Joey Sign might actually be to his advantage here. He is gonna clear.
I was going to say, he's cleared and in second.
Here comes Jacob Bowen in the 2. And just like that on that restart, Christian Delgado has fallen to 4th place. And Mark Morton is now leading the way here in the 52.
and it's just like I talked about pre-race right before we went green. That second gear can get you. Caution?
No caution. They're going to get it rolling there, but
Daytona?
Connor was sideways there, and it created a jam. Oh, the 0-7 drifting. Cody catching it. He catches it. No caution.
That's impressive.
That was 2
Now-
quarters of chaos right there.
Yeah, and what that's done basically is the top 5 had a huge breakaway.
Look at this guy. Play that
top,
dog music.
top
Dun-dun.
5, yeah. Kyle into 4th.
Dun-dun.
I want to see how he got inside of that 13 car. I'm wondering if they're just showing him a little too much respect.
Oh, let's go back and look. It's off the corner, so
Well, that's how you do it. So he did it right. It's exactly how you do it. Make that pass. If you can get better exit, and get up beside him down the straightaway.
You've got to set that up too. It's the mid corner is where you really set up that pass, because that allows you to get that nose under and still get that runoff to get it into the next corner. You have to plan your passes here.
Just like that guy's 10 laps, caution.
Yep.
Fourth caution of the night. Cody Griffith unable to save it this time. Now we'll look to see, we'll go back and look to see if that was some assisted help there. But Mike, now you're kind of right on that. You're close, but you said one more. You need one more caution and you're in.
One more caution. Joey going this time? Joey must think he can make it to the end, so can Kyle.
And so is Kyle, so they're going to come in. There's a whole group behind him too. Matt Hall is coming in. I think what everyone else saw Kyle come in and went, all right, we're going on. Coming down pit road. Kyle went in. Follow Kyle.
Yep, I don't think that's a bad call there. If they can make it to the end from here, you know, you already know the fast guys up front, or the guys that are up in front of you, are going to have to pit one more time. So if you can get tires here.
Well, you can definitely make it if you keep having a caution every 10 laps.
Agreed.
That is true. All right, let's go back and see what happened to Cody here. Coming in, gain fourth to the inside. Oh!
I'd say that was an assist.
Yeah, there was some help there. I think even the grass is going to get an assist. That might be a triple-double there. You got the grass, the curb, and the car. Mike has been one of those.
Yeah, it's a soccer term, right?
Yeah, okay.
Grew up a huge Supersonics fan. I know what a triple-double is.
That's right. We were talking about that the other night.
Yeah. Bring back my Sonic.
So first guy to pit, Kyle. But no, Kyle came out. Yeah, he was the first pit. Comes out in 12th.
No, Joey. He beat Joey out. Joey came in front of him.
Okay.
Yeah, so he beat Joey out.
Could have been a product of that first pit stall.
And now they're going to gain a spot, because now Gainforth has come down pit road. So he stayed out, and now he is coming down pit road. No, Joey, I think Joey got, Joey had some damage repaired on his pit as well. His total pit time was 20 seconds versus Kyle's 15, so I think that would be the reason there. So Joey did some damage repair. Why? I don't know, but he did.
Makes him feel better.
All right, 20 more minutes, we'll be at the halfway mark. Back up to the front here. Now Christian's back up into third. Going to be starting on that inside lane, so see what his restart's going to be like now. But now eyes going to be on Mark here and Jacob Owen, which of these two drivers tries to press the issue on the restart. Good start for the first two there. Hey, how about this? We have seen this driver here up, down, left, right, kind of all over the place, involved in one of those early cautions. And here he is in 7th place, up 16 spots. Is the 16 of Caleb Elswick, but he has got fresh tires behind him.
Yeah, and he looks like... Oh, that was interesting. The car blinked out and came back facing the wrong direction.
Oh, and he is big time damage there.
Wasn't he running up front? Wasn't he the leader?
He was the leader there. But it sounds like we're hearing a blink issue potentially. He might have disappeared and Whoever's behind him didn't know he was there. Let's watch here. No, he just hits that curb and, ooh. Oh, and then he's going to get an extra just, hey, what are you doing up here, buddy? So the 52 just sends it in, hits the grass, and the car just slingshots up into the wall. Mark Morton, your leader, is now in the back. He's going to have to get that roll of flex tape. That car is blown up. He's going to stay out, though.
Wow. Well, he's probably going to try and get it around one more time and maybe try and save going down a lap.
Ah.
Because he had the leaders right behind him.
Yeah, he's definitely trying as much as he can with this damaged car. You can see that wheel there.
Yeah, he'll definitely roll in the pits this time.
Craig Schroeder, who was in the lead there, as both Jacob Bowen and now Craig Schroeder have come down pit road.
But those are guys who had not yet pit, I think, and so they are probably just pitting for fuel.
Yeah, so they're going to come in here. That's going to turn it over. Matthew Croak up here, he pit lap 19 was his last pit stop. And then second place, William Kern right here in the 31 has not pit yet.
How much fuel can you save?
At this pace, a lot.
All of it. Yeah, I still like where Kyle's sitting. He knows he's good on fuel right now. Up in fourth. If Kyle can get up to the front of this race, I mean, these guys are in trouble.
So Kyle pit lap 40. Caleb in front of him pit lap 30. So they're pretty close on tires. So let's do this under this caution here. Top 10. So we got leader here, Matthew Croak, pit lap 19. Second place gonna have William Kern. He has not pit yet, so his last pit was the opening of the race, has not come down. Caleb Elswick in third right now. He's had an up and down night, but here he is in third, pit lap 30. Kyle Nadeau, pole sitter, then went to the back. He pit lap 40. Nathan here, pit lap 19 in fifth position. Jason Waller, he will be in fifth here on the inside of the 00, has not pit yet either. Joey Sainz is back here, pit lap 40. Larry Brunner, lap 30. And then Stephen Hine and Joe Ogle back here, both pit lap 40 as well.
Watch that tire spin again.
A new leader up at the front here. And it's going to say hello.
There was a little wiggle there, but he caught it.
Yeah, look at
See
the
that?
31 full send mode there. And caution's going to come back out, and this one looks like it's a big one.
Yeah, most of the field wasn't going.
We're right on the restart here, and early caution. Ooh, looks like potentially there Joey Sainz and Stephen Hine were saying hello to each other. So let's watch here on the start. See Joey Sainz is there. Here comes in Stephen Hine. He just gets into the back of Joey. And that just checks everybody up at that point.
Really, that's a good job by, the majority of the field there. That wasn't just a big pileup.
Yeah, on our timing, because everyone came almost like a complete stop. You would have thought it was a massive wreck in the background, but it just was registering because they were all stopping to avoid it. That is going to put William here. He was in front as that caution came out. So the 31 now, that's not pit, is now leading this race, but look who's now on the podium at the halfway mark. Front row, Kyle Nadeau.
Front row, Kyle Nadeau. He's not on the front row yet.
He's getting there.
It's one of these rows, Kyle Nadeau. That doesn't really work either.
So our leader still has not pit.
Second pit lap 19. And
Yeah,
then
I
the
don't
double
think we can
zero.
make
So
it that far.
the double zero has also not pit yet either.
Yeah, so that 97 and the 16, I think, are the guys in the catbird seat. I know it's quite early to call it that, but those are the guys I think are in position to put themselves in a really, really good spot.
Now, we talked about Kyle running tonight. I don't think we've mentioned that he obviously does not get any points. He is just doing it for bragging rights.
He doesn't need to brag.
I would say the admin channel's gonna be no fun later.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be posting pictures of themselves.
Hopefully he keeps his shirt on this time.
Is there more to that story there, Mike?
No, I just wanted to throw it out there so people ask him about it.
All right,
I thought
lights
you
are
were
out.
talking about the New Year's party where his pants came off.
Whoa. We don't talk about that on TV, Jerry.
No. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
Ottawa, what happens in Ottawa stays in Ottawa.
Top shelf there's a little bit further back there. They're closing it in.
The double zeros, way back there.
Good start
That
there for the
31 gets a really good start, yeah.
Yeah. Here's why he wants it, because look at the run off the corner. Look into the inside.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle just needs to be patient here. You don't want to... He made it all the way through the field without getting that car damaged. Just relax. But fill up his mirror. He'll make a mistake.
I was glad to see the 31 didn't just pull over for him.
That's a mistake.
Yeah, that's a big one there. The 74 is in it. Stephen Hine is in it.
That was only like 5 laps that time, Chris.
It's getting worse is what you're telling me. Doug was in it. Let's go look at this one here. So we're going to come off the corner here. 74. Oh, just a check up there. You got 42 and then...
Yeah, they had nowhere to go.
It's right on with Stephen Hine.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. That's big contact there. All right, Jerry. Now, if they're playing nice with Kyle, William will take the outside lane.
Yes. He won't.
Someone I am right now and say, you better not.
Yeah.
But if anybody's going to make that outside lane work on a restart here, I do think it is the 97. This might be the best 1-2 we'll see going into a corner here.
Yeah, but 31's been getting some really good restarts, so I don't think Kyle's going to be able to make that jump, but we'll see.
So it'll be all on the 0-2. Still has his last pit lap 19. His 31 still has not pit yet.
I don't know what they're waiting for, but
we've had enough cautions. I don't know. Maybe they can make it. What is a fuel run?
65 to 70.
Okay, well, we've run half the laps under caution, so it's possible.
I don't think they can do it, Jerry. I don't think they can do it.
We'll see, right? Another reason for Kyle to be patient. If the car in front of him's got a pit, why risk too much on trying to make a pass?
I think they'll pit on the green white checker. All right, so lap 63 here in the Elswick E-Sports Rising Stars Series, part of the Cyber Thunder Racing League. It is throwback night here. The noon sun of Martinsville.
Starting to look cloudy, isn't it?
I felt a drop of rain. I heard 8:55 is when it's really supposed to hit.
Just let loose.
All right, lights are out. We are getting ready to get back out of here. Let's see if they can settle this down and get a nice, good run here. Look like we have glimpses of it.
I think they can do it. I have faith in them.
Yes.
All the cars are still on track
Oh, I don't have faith in them anymore.
and on the lead lap.
Oh, really good start there. That's Kyle with a bit of tire spin there.
Yeah, but he can. If anybody can handle that high line, that's the guy.
Yeah, we're going to carry that momentum, so he does pull it off there. He is now second. Going to chase down William here. Woo!
We're 4 wide in the back. Oh, they bang it around a little bit off the wall, clean it up, no yellow. 42 got bounced around just a little bit on the outside when they were 4 wide.
Oh, look
That's
at
why
this
you use
here.
the entire racetrack.
Yeah, they are tight right there.
Now, Caleb came in for fresh tires, so he's on freshies. And I believe he is, one of just a couple.
Locking up those freshies, though. Got Matt Hall right here, up 7 spots, 8th position. He's looking to the inside of Connor there.
Or it looks
Run
pretty
off the
clean
corner.
too. Little bit of damage on the back end.
Let's zoom in and judge that. Pull up the camera so Mike can look inside his room again.
What's on the shelf? I
What's
can't
this?
tell.
What's this
It's an
cable
elf.
plug into? An elf.
You think that's his bedroom at his parents' house?
Way to call him out.
Wow. Okay, I heard you wrong. I thought you said his parents' bedroom at his house.
Oh, no. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Oh. I think Kyle here is setting William up there because Kyle looked at the inside and it caused William to have a little bit more of a late entry, and that's given him the run here. So he's kind of setting up in one end of the track to get ready for the pass in the other. Is that the trick?
Yeah, Kyle's...
That is. Go ahead, Gary.
No, I was going to say, Kyle's showing his nose, and it's causing William to brake a little late, and so he can try and cut down. But the problem braking late is you end up running high mid-corner. So Kyle got him mid-corner and took him on exit, which is exactly what you should do.
Yeah, the hardest thing here, because it's such a short track, when you're in the lead, is to not look in that rear view mirror and just run your line. Because as soon as you look in that rear view mirror and you miss that braking point by just some millisecond, you're off that bottom line and they can get that nose under.
All right, well, here we go. 97 now in the lead and is slowly pulling away. 2/10 faster that lap than William behind him.
Hey, I think we made it 10 laps.
Gary.
Jerry, stop jinxing us.
That's what I'm here for, entertainment.
Jacob Winburn here. He's going to slide back there. He's going to put that number right to the 74. Down 7 spots here in the 41.
Modified right behind him. Dave's just keeping his feet cool. Doesn't want a bumper on the front.
How about this here? The 56, Nathan Van Warning here. Up 17 spots. Pit lap 19, so we don't think would be good to go all the way, especially now they're getting a pretty good green run here. But currently in third and has a second 0.2 gap back to Matt in the 0-2.
Yeah, I can't tell if that car's... The paint job's messing me up. I don't know if it's all dented up or if it's nice and straight. I can't really tell.
I think it's nice and straight.
Camouflaged, sort of. But what a really good run.
How about this here, Gary? Joe Ogle in 5th place right now.
Looks like a little bulldog out there, trying to work his way up. He last pit lap 40, so I would think he should be able to make it. Got Joey Signs.
Jerry, is that Joe guy? Is that another one of those Mad Sim fellas?
I believe he might be, yes.
It's nice to see him running back there in the pack then.
We're like rabbits, we're multiplying.
I like it. I like the Mad Sim guys here. It's fun to compete against them, all except for Cody. Ah, what are you doing, Christian? Oh, what are you doing, Jacob?
Oh, I thought they were gonna clear it, and that'll bring it out.
Yeah.
We had a good run there, and caution's gonna come out. Yeah, Christian was heavy on the brakes, locks it up. Jacob in the background then locked it up. That might be the broadcaster's curse there, right as we switched to them on the camera.
I'll tell you what, this is going to find out whether those guys up front that have not pit can make it on fuel or not, because they've got to pit this time, I would think, unless they think they can make it on fuel. And you know, you hate to hear cautions breed cautions, but when you're on a short track and you only got 30 to go, these guys are going to be racing hard when that green drops.
All right, so let's watch. We're going to stay right here with the 31. We know Kyle is probably not going to come in lap 40. So we're going to keep our eye on the 31 when pit road opens. I think next time around for them. Or is it open now?
It's like the 11, the 16. Are they on pit lane?
They came down. Yeah.
No, they're on. Yeah. 00, 42.
So the 31 still not on pit road, has not pit yet in this race.
Hop in that car. Is he clutching it on the back stretch?
I was going to say the
Is it
exact
turned
same
off?
thing. Nope.
No, he's clutching. That's idle.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's not turning it off, but he is clutching it.
That's because he's probably like me and doesn't know how to turn it back on.
We need to get your keyboard program for that.
Yeah, I about wrecked the field trying that at Michigan. All right, so 8th caution here. We saw that live. Christian Delgado got heavy on the brakes on corner entry. Car came around in the background. Jacob Bowen also was back checking up for it and went around. And then both of them heated up those rear tires and just the cars spun around on them.
Caleb Elswick did not make it out of the pits on time. I think he is going to drop a lap down.
Yeah, closed pits. He had to stop. Because he was trying to get damage repaired. He had a 35-second stop there. At this rate, wait 3 laps and get your lucky dog.
3 laps. I'm writing that down.
Have you been writing down these on the piece of paper for Kyle?
This is, I mean, it's 2023. We don't need pen and paper, Jerry. Electronic devices to do this with. But yes, I've been keeping track.
Wow, throwing shade at the old guy. Throwing shade at the old guy that had to help you with scoring last night.
Matt appreciates it.
We should have broadcasted that. Us trying to figure out how to export the CSV file and put it in Google Sheets.
Yeah, that took almost as long as the race.
All right, lights are out. We are coming in. We are closing in on 25 to go. Front row, Kyle Nadeau. See, now I'm going to say it every time, too, so I get his name right. Leading the way. William Kern to his outside has not pit yet.
I will be shocked if William Kern can make it to the end of this race without pitting. And watch that tire spin.
Ooh, yeah, you see the 97 had to catch it there, but he was spinning on him.
Green light in the back.
Oh,
Still
they're going
3
through
wide.
the turn 3 wide. 3 wide behind them. Oh.
Yeah, who's that back here? Yeah, they were still 3 wide.
Yeah, we've got less than 30 laps to go. They know that this is maybe it for restarts. They hope there'll be no more green, yellows, and so they're going to try and take everything they can.
4 laps to go, and here at Martinsville, guys, that'll go by very quickly.
Unless it's under yellow.
And semi-quickly. Delgado led a whole bunch of laps early in this race. He's back in 16th right now. You can see he is trying to find his way through.
Yeah, just so many cars. It's really hard to work your way through here. You really have to just kind of be patient. But at this point, you got to be patiently aggressive, I think.
Is that almost a wrestling reference to ruthless aggression?
I think, I was trying to think, didn't Darrell Waltrip say that? Patiently aggressive? I'm going to look it up.
Yeah.
Next time.
But this Joe Ogle up into 4th position. William Kern has fallen here into 3rd. Joey Sainz is going to round out the top 5. Kyle leading the way. And Nathan here in the 56 in 2nd position now. Another car, last pit lap 19. So.
And we have a caution.
Oh my goodness gracious. What is this going to do?
Now I'm curious, does the 56, if it ended right now, would the 56 get the points for the win? Is that how this?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they don't get they get the winning points, but not the bonus point for the win, if I remember right.
Okay.
Yeah, what I just heard is I'm not doing points.
No.
No.
Kyle messed it up by winning. He can do the points.
Mess those up too. So we're going to go green with what, 17 to go here?
I think 16 to go.
16 to go? So it's definitely going to get amped up.
Do we know what happened on that caution?
I'm going to go back here and see. This is the only thing that registered was an off track here. Oh yeah, you can see late in these runs here. That's twice now for the 13. And I think that was enough to bring it out. Going all the way down into that grass. That's the only thing that registered on the timing and scoring for us.
Yeah, it's really tough to press. You know, he was coming from the back. I think he got his car fixed, was trying to make some time up. As laps tick down, you push a little too hard, and you will not have a good result.
All right, Jerry, 18 to go, and so I think it'll be 16 when we go. And William here still has not pit. Is that a sign that committed, got enough to go?
He thinks he can make it. You know, now whether he can make it green or not, I don't know. Hop in the cockpit, we'll see his fuel. No. Wouldn't that be nice? See the fuel level? Talk to the crew chief? But obviously he can either thinks he can make it or he thinks there's going to be another caution.
Yeah, he's for sure committed, whether or not it'll work, but he's committed to it.
I mean, there's 3 of us in here. How many pace laps they got left?
This is too much math.
At least 2.
At least 2.
He's
correct.
not even in a room I can chat with him in. He's in a super team.
Pull Kyle up.
Why should I go out?
Oh, you're no fun. Come on, that's all right. Make him talk and drive.
I'm going to make him right at the green.
It's tough to bring him up under caution because he's adminning as well. So.
I mean, he's got Mike over here writing everything down for him.
No,
right,
he's
we're
not.
here.
Mike is not writing anything down. He's using his
Oh, that's right.
technology. Yeah, wait till your power goes out, buddy.
All right, so we are hearing the 56 is good on fuel. Oh, that's the 56. He pit lap
Okay.
19.
Yeah.
It's the 31 we're worried about.
Hey, calm down.
Mom and Pops. I think that's what that says.
Joey knows there's an opportunity there to steal some spots on the inside. Good restart there for Kyle.
Joey looks like he's got a little more pace than the 31, but he's showing good patience there.
Oh, Nathan's going to get into the wall a little bit. A little bit of a bump there. Going to come across the line here. 14 to go. Joey now trying to hold off Joe. Joe there with a lockup.
Caution.
Caution number 10.
Should we change the name from Cyber Thunder to Caution Thunder?
That has already been a recommendation in the chat. Instead of the Racing League, it's the Pacing League for a moment. These are helping the 31 out, so even if he was close.
Yeah, he is definitely on idle there.
All right, let's go back and look here. Stephen Hine is registering on the modified. Ooh, just a little door-to-door. Ah, Caleb's going to go on his roof!
Where are you going, Caleb? Stop doing that, Caleb. Hey, what are you doing, Caleb? Hey, Caleb.
That might be a record for Flip.
That was pretty good.
And he drives away.
Oh, that doesn't sound healthy.
Oh, he's
He's
committed
on
when he's
the
in the
throttle.
air. No problem. Is he wearing a pink Power Ranger suit? He isn't a full modified now at this point.
He's staying out, though.
I think he used the flex tape earlier.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yep. And he was involved, so he will not be the lucky dog. He's still a lap down.
Hey, if you're Joey right now, you're pretty happy with this restart because you're going to start on an inside lane.
So I know, Mike, you talk about it. My neck was hurting a little bit. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, oh yeah, I ran NIS at Richmond today. So I probably sat with my head tilted to the side trying to turn left better.
I do the same thing. And you know how I learned that I do that? I think Chris called me out on the broadcast 4 seasons ago for doing it. So.
Yeah, I've heard you talking about it on the broadcast, and I think that's what I was doing to hurt my neck.
Yeah. It helps you go faster, Jerry.
Well, you got to lean forward too.
Oh, dang. Now you tell me.
I catch well, all I saw was the back of your bumper last time we ran Rising Stars together, so don't listen to me.
It wasn't me. It wasn't really me.
And if it wasn't the back of the bumper, you for sure saw the front of the bumper pushing you.
Well, yeah, I saw his left rear quarter panel a couple times, left front quarter panel.
I think that was just once.
I think it was a couple.
Use promo code Stuyvesant at 1-800-Flowers.
All right, less than 10 to go here. Can we make it green?
Yeah, going to be taking the green with 8 to go. Look at Joey, though. He knows he can opportunity to move into second here. Can he give Kyle a run for his money?
Yeah, 31's got a good start all night except for that last restart. Oh, and dang, Kyle just gets a really good jump. Can Joey stick his nose in there and take that second place?
Oh! Close. He's got the run.
Got a caution.
And caution is out, but Joey was still going to be third here, so he's going to get another shot at it. But yeah, look at Kyle. He is gone.
Yeah, these two racing side by side are doing nothing but helping Kyle. Not that he wouldn't be able to do it anyways.
Oh my goodness, just now getting it turned around. This time he was the inside car and going to go into that wall. It was tight racing there on corner exit.
Yep, this track, every time we run here, we see this kind of stuff. I'm not surprised.
Not every time. Didn't we,
The
our
Rising
season?
the Rising Stars series, I think,
Yeah.
2 seasons ago or last season.
Yeah.
It was the trucks. The trucks set the record. We're nowhere near the truck record that we saw. Or was it truck or cup?
I think it was the Cup.
It was the cup. Yeah.
I'm trying to forget it.
Either way, this is one of my favorite tracks. It's just so hard, you know. I mean, I talk about it in these drivers meetings. We're thousands of miles apart from each other, and everybody's trying to compete through, you know, screens or VR headsets, and it's a really hard thing to do to run this really clean.
So you're saying the racers would be better if we were all in one room together?
Yes, because then I could throw stuff at you.
You can walk over and pop me on the head.
You want to bump me?
We'll settle it oil wrestling.
Yeah. No.
I just heard a new idea for an invitational somewhere in the middle of everybody. Maybe Atlanta. That's
Las Vegas.
And we all meet up.
I think Las Vegas is not in the middle, but
No, but everybody
Sounds
gets
good to
there
me.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like the John Madden in this league. It's cars or trains, no planes.
Take a bus.
So we go to Vegas. We go to a go-kart rental place and just have it out.
I got one like down the street. I think you all just come here.
I don't know that Atlanta sounds all that appealing.
It's coming October, Petite Le Mans. Here we go. Lights are out. Getting ready to get back at it here. They're going to be taking it with 2 to go. It is not going to be the green-white checkered, so...
And Joey get past William there for that second place.
Yeah, look at him. He is much closer. He's getting another shot at it here. Now, if he clears, he's not going to want a caution to come out.
Much better start this time.
Still side by side here for second place. Oh, there's going to be a push in the corner. Joe Ogle's going around.
Oh.
Someone's flying in the air. That's going to take us to overtime, but
The car's still on his side.
And Joey is in second place on the timing and scoring, so now he's going to be to the outside battling. But holy smokes, that was a big one.
These guys are putting on acrobatic stuff tonight.
Let's watch Joe here. So it looks like he doesn't know, maybe he was clear, and then
Whee!
yeah, Mark goes for a ride.
He didn't say we, I said me. That wasn't really.
Here's Jacob Bowen's view. Tire smoke, and then sends Mark into the air. All right, one attempt here. A green-white checkered. They survived the rain. It's close, though. Kyle right now leading the way. Joey Signs will be starting in second. William Kern third, has not hit. So this was going to be the test now, Jerry. We knew he was good on fuel, but was he good for a green-white checker?
Yeah, good point. But we've had so many cautions. I think he's good.
So he's going to be good. Matthew Croak here in fourth, pit lap 19. Nathan Manwarning here in fifth, pit lap 19.
And Mike said he couldn't do it.
I'm surprised. I'm impressed.
But Matt Hall, pit lap 40, he's in sixth position. Craig Schroeder's in seventh. Doug Wazaki here in eighth. Jacob Winburn ninth. And Jacob Bowen going to be rounding out the starting top 10 here in overtime.
Where's our points leader?
He's back here.
18th place for our points leader.
This is going to mix it up pretty good.
Joey's going to want the restart of his life here to try to hold off the 31. I wonder if he knows the 31 is just on super old tires at this point, which in reality only have like 50 laps of race pace to them.
Yeah, if I'm Joey right now, I'm sending Kyle some money on PayPal and telling him, just don't go. It doesn't matter to you.
Just brake check everybody and bring out the con.
Just take the outside lane.
Cody Richardson and the other one we're going to say, just pull a Sanders and just miss a gear.
There you go.
Pull a Sanders. That's what we're calling it now.
He's not in the room, so that's what I'm going to call it. But here we go to the restart. Look at Joey trying. Oh, he's not! The one time I probably would have not listened to Mike and restarted in second gear would have been on that restart. But he's going to clear going into the corner. Yeah.
Oh.
Race over. Caution.
Oh. Caution's out. Joey's going to hold on for second, but look at Kyle is going to start on the pole, go to the back, and work his way all the way back up to the front. And then William Kern is going to come home in third. Iron Man, no pit needed for the 31, but what brought out the final caution there? Let's look here in the back, the 47. Oh, he's going to get some help. Oh, yeah, he gets a little bit of help and gets just collected into the wall, and that ends the race.
And
yeah, I hear the pace car was running out of gas, so they've got to call it.
I thought it was electric.
Yeah. It's running out of kilowatts?
Kilowatts? Well, while they're under caution, that gives me time to do the easy work here.
I don't think you should
You don't think so? We should pass him?
Yeah.
Four. In the middle of getting ready to do some burnouts here, we got the winner. Jerry, you caught up here with front row Kyle Nadeau.
Front row Kyle Nadeau had to start in the back. How was it trying to make your way from the back to the front?
One word, chaos. But you know what? I mean, hey, that's what the last to first challenge is all about.
I think at the end of the day, you had one of the cleanest cars. How'd you do that?
Just patience. I preach to these guys in practice, or not practice, well, yeah, practice too. In the driver's meeting, patience. Work your way through the field, and you'll get up to the front. The race will come to you. And I never laid a bumper to anybody, and actually, I think I probably have the cleanest car in the series. Yeah, it's just don't bump people, and yeah, be patient.
We were seeing a lot of tire spin, a lot of rough starts, including yourself. How was it on those restarts with your older tires?
It's
Hey, that's some talent right there. Good job.
That's a celebration and a half right there. Can't say I've ever done that before. Well, I'm just hanging around now. Yeah, it's very greasy on the starts here. The track is old, the tires are hot, it's afternoon, your car is sliding around. That's why I picked this race, or I picked it for the afternoon. A lot of people pick it at night, but there's something about a day race at Martinsville that just shows off short track racing that I love.
Awesome, man. Hey, I'm going to turn it over to you. Anybody you want to thank, say hi to?
I want to say thank you to you guys for broadcasting it, Mike for pulling double duty for me. I decided to bring the old race car. I want to say hi to my grandma who's watching, my friends, my family, I had my girlfriend. I want to thank Caleb for sponsoring the league. I know he had a kind of a rough race. Everybody for being patient, sort of. Cautions were kind of hectic there, so another talking to in the driver's meeting. And yeah, I just want to say, thinking about you, Robert. I know he's having some medical issues. Yeah, that's everything.
Awesome, man. So that's it. You don't get to race again this season?
That's it. One and done. Well, I had to put on a show.
You did tonight, man. Thanks for coming out, putting on a show, and hopefully we'll be talking to you on a Thursday night or a Tuesday night.
Hey, hoping for some, this is the start of some momentum.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, so we've kicked him out of there, and we're going to pull up. We're going to call it the unofficial winner of this race. Joey Sainz there having to hang on at the very end, but going to steal that second place. Talk us through your race here, Joey. It looked like it was kind of some ebbs and flows for you, but you're going to find your way back to second.
Yeah, no doubt. Got caught up in some short track stuff early. Went to the back, kind of worked out with pits and the timing on that, though. So worked our way back up through the field, and I think with 13 to go or 14 to go on that caution, we got to start fifth, and that put us back up to third, and then shuffled through those restarts there, got put on the outside in the last one, but we were able to get it through 1 and 2 before that caution came out. So worked out for us, and we'll take the unofficial win if that's what we're calling it.
Well, we're gonna call it that because Kyle was cheating. No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely.
you are gonna get the win points for tonight as being one of those legacy drivers or non-legacy drivers here, more of a traditional Rising Stars driver. So talk me through that final restart though. You were on that outside lane. As the restart was happening, were you thinking in your mind that was probably the one time I should have listened to Mike and maybe restarted in second gear? Did you have a little bit of concern that William was going to carry the momentum?
No, he got a good restart. I think I had a better entry into 1 and 2. I'm not sure if I got too close to him. We had some good racing though, side by side. He had a really good car all night. I think he was up there for the most part. So it was good racing all around. Really good breath of fresh air compared to last night. So we'll look to continue the momentum and keep it going.
Yeah, there we go. You came into tonight's second place in points, but a second place finish or an unofficial win. Essentially, you might be leaving here tonight after race number 4, the points leader here in the Elswick E-Sports Rising Star Series. But next week, it's been changed. It's no longer Concord. Where are we going next week?
North Wilkesboro.
North Wilkesboro. So another short track. You feeling this is some pretty good momentum for that?
Yeah, absolutely. Ran some unofficial races over there with a few people in the street stocks. We had some good racing there, so looking forward to that. I think it'll actually be a better race than Concord, so not mad at it at all and looking forward to it, actually.
Well, perfect. Well, before we send you back down to celebrate your second place here or continue to yell at Matt in the other room, we're going to turn the floor over to you and let you give your call-outs.
Yeah, funny you mentioned that. Matt was actually the one yelling at me on the last restart. He wanted to go, but no, thank you guys for broadcasting, everybody at Cyber Thunder. Appreciate what you guys put on every week. Elswick E-Sports for putting on the league. I appreciate them as well. Everybody at Longshot, if anybody's watching out there, get a lot of help. Gotten a lot better just with racing with those guys. So, like I said, going to continue this momentum and see what we can do next week. Hope to talk to you guys again.
There we go. Hopefully so. Congrats again here tonight. And maybe we'll talk to you next week.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
I'm going to get him out of there. And then, Mike, you caught up here with Iron Man. No pit stop needed. Third place, Mr. William Kern.
Yeah, William, I was saying, I was a naysayer. I didn't believe that you could make it. So how soon, how early did you know you were going to go the entire way without pitting?
I'd say probably around 30 to 35 to go is where I broke even, and I just kept clutching it the whole race, honestly. I was planning on coming in. Leaders came in eventually. I came out in the lead, and being back in traffic on a track like this is not the most welcome position. So I just stayed out and hope for the best, I guess. I made old tires, but with the cautions and how well it was sticking, I kept sailing it.
Yeah, we saw that battle there with you and Joey coming to the end. Talk us through that, because you guys were going back and forth. That was fun to watch.
It was very fun, and I'd like to thank Mr. Sines there for giving me plenty of room on the outside, and when it came to me on the inside there in third position, I did the same for him, and he happened to get me right when the caution flag came out. So good, congratulations to him for second place. Congrats to Mr. McNadu for the win. I'll bring home a third place podium any day of the week. I got to redeem myself. Had a pretty rough couple weeks here, so got to start getting some of these good finishes, see if I can get up there in points, and see if I can make a run for the championship this season.
Well, I don't know if you know, but that front row Kyle in the dough guy, the guy that won, doesn't get any points for this race. So you're actually going to get a second place finish in points, but third place on the track. So that'll help with those points. And you're right, we've seen you run up front in the trucks and here in the Xfinity car and not quite get the result. So it's pretty good to see you up here on the podium. So we're going to North Wilkes next week. How do you feel about North Wilkesboro?
I'm pretty decent at short tracks. I never used to be. I finally put in a lot of practice over the last, I'd say 7 or 8 months into short tracks, and they've become one of my favorites now. I've really gotten them down. North Wilkesboro is a really tough track. It's got a lot of dips, dives, bumps. I mean, it's not smooth in any sense, but it can be really fun, and I'm hoping to see some real clean racing there. It wasn't too bad tonight, but let's hope for even cleaner next week and see if we can all hold it together. You can actually go 3 wide there at that track if you really push it. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's not do 3 wide. But I just want to congratulate you, man, on your first, second, third place. I don't know what place you're really in, but good job getting on the podium. I'm going to turn it over to you and let you give your shout outs and thanks.
Yeah, I mean, shout outs. I guess I'd like to thank Cyber Thunder Racing for allowing me to race with them and everything every week. Trucks and Xfinity this season, hoping maybe Cup next season. We'll see. Like to thank my sponsors, Pride and Trust Painting, and the old dog coffee there. And like always, like to thank my wife for cheering me on the sidelines.
Happy wife, happy life, right? So
you got it.
Congratulations, man. We're going to kick you out of here. Hopefully we'll be talking to you next week.
Yes, sir. See you then.
Well, there you go, Chris. There's our top 3. Did Chris leave us?
No, I'm right here. Who else went to dodgeball as soon as he started talking about diving and ducking?
Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, it's instantly where I went. So I was just in no man's land for a minute. But yeah, that was your top 3 here tonight. Let's pull up the finishing results. There it is. Front row, Kyle Nadol unofficially is going to get the win, as he's going to come in as a legacy driver here tonight, gets his one and done. And what a way to do it. Come in and take the win and then right out into the sunset. Joey Sines, second place, probably going to move him into the points lead. William Kern in third. Matthew Croakfort. Hey, how about Matt Hall up into 5th place? That's a really good run there for Matt Hall. Nathan Manwarning in 6th. Craig Schroeder in 7th. Doug Wasaki 7th. Jacob Bowen in 8th. And Jacob Winburn is going to finish in 10th. So Jacob Bowen wins the battle of the Jacobs.
Wait, what happened there? We had 2 7ths and then no 9th and a 10th?
What did I do?
Yeah, okay. Matt Kopp in 11th. Caleb Elswick, man, up and down and upside down. Finished in 12th. That's pretty good for being upside down and flipping. And 13th, Larry Brunner. 14th, Chris Letts. 15th, Connor Dudek. So that was our points leader coming in, finishing in 15th or 14th. I'm not exactly sure how we're calling this. Let's see, 16th, Christian Delgado. 17th, Jason Waller. 18th, Adam Benefield. 19th, oh, I lost it, Nathan Dufton. 20th, oh, that's that Mad Sim guy, Joe Ogle. 21st, Dave Gainforth. 22nd, Mark Morton. Stephen Hine all the way back there in 23rd. Cody Griffith, 24th. And then the 2 guys, I don't think they took a lap, Paul Turner and Roland. They're rounding out the field on the chart.
Yeah, they did not take a lap. Let's pull up the unofficial points here. I think it's close enough. It might be missing a few bonus points, but yep. Joey Signs is going to jump and take over the points lead coming into tonight. Matthew Croak is going to move to second, and Connor is going to drop into third. Caleb into fourth, and Matt Cott will be the rounding top 5. We're now 4 races in, closing in on that halfway point here of the season in the Elswick Esports Rising Star Series. But Jerry, Mike, what a race. I appreciate you all hanging out here tonight with me in the booth. And for those of you hanging out in the chat, that's the wrong button. Make sure if you're not yet, hit the subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, drop a like if you had some fun tonight. But Jerry, Mike, what do you say we make our way out of here and head over to where are we at tomorrow night? Richmond, under the lights.
Richmond.
My last Thursday night broadcast for the season.
Yeah, we'll just make you do the whole thing as a celebration. I'm just kidding. Well, so Jerry, we'll be rooting you up in the booth, and then Mike, you and I will be calling the shots under the lights. 150 laps, Richmond tomorrow night. So again, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, guys. What do you say we get out of here?
Sounds good. Catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Thank you.